UFC Vancouver is tomorrow, so let's go over some of my favorite fights and give you a little bit of my predictions. First fight we're going to go over, and I know we make this joke a lot, that women's MMA is the bathroom break, but this fight you guys need to pay attention to. It's Croden versus Lisboa. Croden's making her UFC debut, and she has 6 finishes. All of her wins have come by either knockout or submission. She's a great striker, but she's not facing a can. Lisboa is a problem. She is crafty. She's well-rounded. Guys, this fight is going to be a striker's delight. I can see maybe Lisboa trying to do a couple of takedowns, but Croden can stop him. Croden's got some good ground game herself. This is going to take place on the feet in the clinch, where we're going to see lots of elbows, lots of knees up the middle, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is like one of the best women's MMA fights towards the end of this year. But I'm going to have to go with Croden by decision, edging Lisboa out slightly. I also wouldn't be surprised if Lisboa tries to get a submission win, but listen, this one's going to be a war, and it's the first fight on the card. The next fight's also another really fun fight. It's Bikov versus Yusri. Bikov started the UFC hot, being 2-0, and now he's taking on Yusri, who's one of the only people to beat Alex Pereira. He beat him in a Glory Kickboxing. Listen, Yusri is a phenomenal, slick, and fast striker with insane power. But Bikov, his well-roundedness, his ability to take you down, his ability to submit you, is what's making me choose him to win by 3rd round submission. I think the takedowns, the threat of the takedowns alone is going to make Yusri like second guess what he wants to do, and it's going to be a problem. That is also another potential fight of the night. Next fight we're going over is a fire fight. It's Kyle versus Dober, and I would say Dober would be a lock if Kyle was a certain... Never mind. If you know, you know. Guys, look, this is a banger of a fight. Kyle was flatlining people on the regional scene, but you don't want to get into a firefight like that with Drew Dober. Drew Dober's got the speed. He's got the power. I gotta take Drew Dober 2nd round KO. I just don't see anything from Kyle that really threatens the old man, the vet in Drew Dober. He can grapple, he can strike. Listen, Drew Dober, 2nd round KO. Let me know when that cash. Barlow versus Santos next. And honestly, this is a little bit of a give me for Barlow. Santos is good, but Barlow is way better. He's faster, stronger, got more power. I'm taking Barlow in a brutal 1st round KO. This has knockout of the night written all over it. Barlow is going to pressure Santos. Santos is going to fold. Listen, Barlow by knockout. It's one of those fights. It's one of the 3 fights in a row. I just don't see an answer for the striking from their opponent. Again, Barlow is just better all around. He can even take you down if he wants to, submit you if he wanted to. Barlow by literally whatever he wants. Next up, we got Chito Vera versus Aleman. And listen, I love Chito Vera. Chito Vera is easily one of my favorite fighters of all time, but I can't trust him. I don't know what version of Chito we're going to get. If we get the Chito that fought Dom Cruz and fought Frankie Edgar, he should absolutely win. His output in those fights were ridiculous. I think he went over like 100 significant strikes. And even in his last fight where he went into a war was over 100 significant strikes. But again, it's so inconsistent that I can't trust him. I have to go with Aleman. But for me, it's one of those things. Is Chito really going to lose 3 in a row? Or is Aleman going to win 7 in a row? And then if Aleman wins 7 in a row, he's got to be up for like a #1 contenders fight, right? Or at least a title shot. A 38-year-old 8-0 in his current win streak would be wild in the UFC. Listen, this one I'm okay with being wrong. If Chito comes out there and flatlines Aleman, I'm okay with it. I will tell you now, I'm 100% sprinkling Chito Vera. He's plus 110 right now. I'm going to drop like a 50 ball on that. That's easy. I have to go with Aleman, my overall pick, but Chito Vera should win as long as he actually wants to fight. But who knows? Maybe he's just riding out his contract, riding out his last couple fights, and just going to retire, do his podcast, live happy. Main event, RDR versus Allen. Look, this is going to be a stand-up war. They are both great jiu-jitsu practitioners. They're going to cancel each other out on the ground. I have to go with the awkwardness, the random fighting on the feet of RDR to put Allen to sleep in the 1st round. And that's no disrespect to Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen's a great fighter. I think it's a little bit of a quick jump in competition for him. And I know RDR had a really close fight against Robert Whittaker where, allegedly he held some gloves to win. But that's Robert Whittaker. We're not talking... Brandon Allen isn't Robert Whittaker. So everyone... I go live on TikTok a lot. If you guys don't know, it's the same name, RJ_bet. But if you're telling me Brandon Allen has a great chance to beat RDR... That means you're just diminishing everything fucking Robert Whittaker is and has done. I have to go RDR. And if Allen wins, that's cool. We can talk about that later. But for this pick, RDR first round KO. Those are my favorite fights on the card. I mean, like, this is one of those cards where I tell my followers all the time, like, you guys need to be watching these fight nights because listen, like I said, you got Yusuri on there. Yusuri knocked out Alex Pereira in Glory Kickboxing. He's going to be a problem in the middleweight division. You got Bikov. There's a lot of good fights on these fight nights. Some of your favorite fighters start here. But as always, make sure you guys are subscribing. You guys can turn notifications on if you want. But follow me on TikTok. It's RJ_bet. And just come join the community. The Discord link is in the bio. We host a UFC Fantasy League every single week. And let me know what you guys want to see next. You guys want to see more breakdowns? You guys want to see more shorts like I post? You guys want to see fighter interviews? Guys, listen, hey, fighter interviews are coming. We got Cutman Tate. We got Jens Pulver lined up. Dumas lined up. Mateus Camillo. We're probably going to try to get Patchy Mix on here. We have a lot coming. Make sure you guys invest early. Subscribe!